just want to say something that's weird that's just happened. So I've gone to get another bandage change. I had a bandage change every 2 days or have it. And the last one was Monday, but I ended up missing the 11:30 appointment. So I went to the 4:30 appointment, but the nurse that I usually seen had left a little bit early. And so I saw someone different, someone who hadn't seen the scar before. And she was almost worrying me because she said that, when did you have the operation done? And I was like, oh, 2.5 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And she was saying that the scar doesn't look like it's healing up, it's not healing properly. And she was saying that I need to get a prescription of this sort of packaging to put it in, and I might need to be packaging it for the next 2 weeks. But she said she didn't really know. So she got a doctor. A doctor came in and the doctor saw it. And I don't know, he didn't really say that much. But he did seem surprised at, how it doesn't seem to be healing. And saying that I might need to go to. He did actually say that I'll need to go to hospital if this doesn't heal up in the next week. So both of them are kind of getting me panicked about like whether my scar is healing or not. And then today I saw the nurse that I usually see, and she said the exact opposite. She said that I don't need packaging any longer, that I didn't need to get the prescription, which is really good because I was about to buy the prescription, but I forgot to bring my phone and the money was in the phone, and because I didn't have my phone, I was like, okay, I can't buy the prescription, so I'm just going to go and see the nurse. And I saw the nurse, and she said that I don't actually need packaging any longer because it looks very healed. And I told her that the other nurse that I saw 2 days ago and the doctor as well both said that it looked like it wasn't healing and that I might need to go into hospital to have it looked at. And she said, oh, that was only because they didn't see how it looked at the beginning. In the first week, she didn't even see it in the first week. In the first week I was in London, so only the London hospital saw it. But it looked like a bullet wound in the first week. It was really quite bad in the first week. I think because the acid might have burned some of the skin around it and just kind of ripped off when they pulled out the cyst. So, well, the infected cyst. And also I noticed cyst sounded like sister, and I'm having problems with my sister. So the cyst is being taken away. I feel like these names are named for a reason. But yeah, she said the exact opposite. She said that it's doing a lot. It looks so much better than last week. And yeah, just give it another week and it should be fine. But I think that's the thing. Sometimes something can look really bad, and you can see how bad things look. And then you can think it's terrible and it's not healing. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, if you don't know what it actually looked like at the beginning, then you can look at it and see, you could say that this world looks horrible. You could say this world looks really horrible because of all the terrible problems and stuff. But then if you think back in the past, those little huts where people live in, as that would have been all there was at the beginning. Now, if that's all there was at the beginning, okay, it's still here now, and we've still got people living in sort of mud huts and stuff. And it's bad, but I think that it's only bad because we have something better to compare it with. This is how it should look, and this is how it used to look. And I feel like my scar can kind of show that. It might look like it's not healing. It might look really bad how it is now. But if you saw how it was at 3 weeks ago, it would look far worse, and you would realize that it is healing. It's just taking a lot longer to heal because it was obviously a lot worse than this one. I don't think I even needed I think I had a plaster, and after a few days the plaster came off and I had no problems with it. It's just because the skin wasn't infected and it didn't it didn't cause that many problems. And with this one, if you look at it and you just think someone's had a cyst removed, you would probably think it's looking really bad for 3 weeks. But yeah, it's just so much better. So that's also what I need to. And I have come across some more of Amy Winehouse. I've said Amy Winehouse is like gone through her songs, and I've just seen way too many lies, hence why I've called her the Angel of Lies. I know she did die as well, but I know that woman that Ryan's standing next to looks very similar to her. So faces look similar sometimes, and it's now making me question: did she actually die? I think she did, but who knows? I feel like I'm living in some sort of alternate reality, and just things throughout time seem to be connecting to me in weird ways that I'm just like, did she die? How do I know? I feel like Juice didn't die, so maybe she didn't die. But that was before. I'm pretty sure that was before all this started, when we were living in sort of old world where weird stuff like this doesn't happen. But yeah, I don't know. I am also confused about Justin, because I really I really didn't like him for all the stuff that we did. But at the same time, I know a lot of that was done when he didn't know me, um, and it was very hurtful. And then when he came on, after I started telling people that I was Christ, I feel like he did know, and maybe he didn't think that I liked Martin. Maybe because he knew Martin, and maybe he knew Martin was a horrible person, hence didn't believe that I would like him. Maybe, and maybe that should be the truth if I weren't under some sort of spell. So I don't know. I don't know. I would rather just not think about it. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. But I just needed to say that.